This is Leila Torres of OrigamiSpirit.com. In this video, you will learn how to make a stay-home origami crane. This is cami paper, white on one side and color on the other side, very thin and crisp. That's what we need. The size is 24 centimeters by 24 centimeters, about 9.5 inches on each side. This was made with 12-inch paper, and this was made with 6-inch paper. When you make it for the first time, I recommend you use a bigger piece of paper like this. This might be a little too small. The color we want the bird to be should be facing up. In this case, the bird will be white and the house will be red. First, we're going to fold in half by bringing the lower edge to match the upper edge. Unfold and fold the lower edge to the center here to make a fold about here. Leave it folded, rotate 180 degrees, and we are going to create a pinch mark about here by bringing this edge to this folded edge. One pinch mark here and one pinch mark here. Unfold, bring this edge to those pinch marks, and then we create a fold about here. Unfold. Rotate the paper clockwise 90 degrees. And we are going to repeat the process on this side. Fold in half. Unfold. Fold the lower edge to the center. Leave it folded. Rotate 180 degrees. Pinch mark. Unfold. Fold this edge to the pinch marks. Unfold. We are going to look carefully at the corners and notice that on this corner there is a square formed by these folds. On this corner also there is a square, is smaller than this, but in these corners there are rectangles. We will make a fold that connects this corner to this corner. Unfold. Now we are going to focus on the corner where the smaller square is. We are going to make a fold from this existing pinch mark to this one, passing just at the corner of that small square. Now we are going to fold along this crease, an existing crease, and we are going to fold about this existing crease. We can identify this very small square forming here. We have this existing crease, and then we are going to create a crease here and here. We locate this existing crease here, and we are going to make a fold about here by bringing this folded edge to that crease. We see our tiny white square forming there. We are going to unfold, rotate clockwise, and we are going to make a fold about here by bringing this edge to this vertical crease. Then we fold this back and we fold this over. We rotate this so that this large square is pointing down and the tiny one is there. We are going to make a fold connecting these two corners and unfold. We are going to be making a series of pre-folds, meaning we fold in advance and then we collapse. Now we are going to make a fold connecting this edge to this edge and passing right at the top of that corner. And as we fold the paper, the lower corner should coincide with the upper corner of the small square. Unfold. We turn this over to the other side. We will make a fold connecting this point on the right side to this central intersection to this. This edge will match this crease. And this match here too. Unfold, and we repeat on the other side. Unfold. Let's turn it over. And we are going to reverse this existing fold. For that, we pick up the paper and fold. Then we pinch that fold and we are going to bring it over to this upper area and creating a fold about here. The two white corners coincide. Unfold and turn it over again. We are going to locate visually a big square. We will fold the diagonal creases for that square. First, we make this, bringing this edge to that crease. Unfold, and we're going to fold the other one. So we are going to focus on those last creases that we just made. We turn it over. On this side, the diagonal folds are mountain folds. This horizontal line should be a valley fold. We are going to press from these sides, pinch a little bit here, and press so that we collapse it. This is how it looks on the front, and this is how it looks on the back. Now we are going to bring this edge to align with the central line, creating a fold about here. We repeat here. We unfold, bring this flap over to the left, and reverse that fold. We fold back so that the fold is nice and flexible. And we can unfold. Same here, we bring the flap over to the right and reverse that fold so we have it nice and flexible. Notice that we're getting many layers of paper there. Now we are going to insert our fingers underneath and press from the side here. This is a mountain fold that we are going to reverse And same on this other side. I'll pick it up so that it's more clear. So we made 2 inside reverse folds. Now we are going to press from the sides and insert the index finger underneath here. We press from the side mountain folds and bring both sides of the paper together. The central vertical crease turns into a mountain fold. We're not making any new fold, we're just reversing. We are going to be making a fold starting at this corner up to this edge, and there are 2 guidelines. One, this aligns with this edge, and this should be a 90-degree angle. We are going to fold along here an existing crease by pressing from the side, and we have this fold here that comes all the way to the center. We are going to unfold, flip it to the other side, and reinforce those creases on this side as valley folds. We already have them there, we just reinforcing them on the other side to make them flexible and easy to manipulate. And unfold. Now with one hand I hold down these 2 flaps here, red flaps. With the other I insert my finger and collapse into a shape that we already had there before. Notice a tiny crease that we have here is parallel to the lower edge. Now we are going to rotate our model, and that crease is now vertical. And we are going to use it as a hinge. I put my fingers here, press from this left side. This is a close-up. We place it back on the table. I press from the side and start closing this flap together gently. And we're using existing creases, and then press down. We have this crease and this crease already existing. And we are going to collapse on existing creases there. Because of the thickness of the paper, this might be a little imperfect, so don't worry about it. And if it is the first time that you're doing it, more patience needed. Let's rotate the model again to this position. And we have that flap. We are going to insert our finger and press and squash. Now we are going to make a fold starting at this corner up to this edge by bringing this edge to the center. Repeat here. Unfold. We are going to make a fold connecting these 2 corners. To do that, we are going to lift the flap. And as we make that fold, we press from the sides so that the raw edges meet at the center, and then we will flatten. The left wide flaps I fold to the right, and this one I'm going to make a fold from this corner up to this edge and reverse it too by folding to the back as well. To the back and to the front. Bring all the white flaps to the left and here too. And then we center all the flaps so that there are 2 white and 1 red, 2 white and 1 red. We are going to lift this area, and as we lift, we press here from the left so the edge aligns at the center. We are folding on existing creases. And we also press and it should look like this. So we're ready to shape the bird. We're going to pre-fold from this center out to the edge, and we're just going to visualize the angle by eye. I usually align this edge with itself. We repeat on the right and fold. We're going to open the first flap and then we are going to press from the underneath and reverse the folds. This is an inside reverse fold. Same here. Open, press from underneath and reverse the fold. There might be one flap that looks nicer than the other. Choose the nicer one of the two to make the head. We're going to fold a tiny little bit and then inside reverse the fold. And then we can fold the wing down to our taste. Turn it over. And we're going to locate some points here. There is an intersection here, an intersection here. We'll focus on this distance from this intersection to the edge. And we are going to locate the third, about here. 1, 2, 3. By eye, about a third of the way of this distance, we're going to make a fold right there. So I'll rotate, fold, rotate, repeat, rotate, make a fold connecting these two corners, pick it up, turn it over, and we are going to create a fold about here by bringing this folded edge up to the tip of the wing. So in the process, we let the roof of the house pop to the front. Rotate, turn it over again, and we are going to create again a fold along here and a fold along here. I rotate to facilitate it, fold along, and at the right we will find a tiny pocket that is forming. I insert my left index to open it, and with my right index I squash it flat. Rotate and repeat. Turn it over and we will make a gentle mountain fold along this vertical. Do you like what you find in this channel? Subscribe and receive notifications for new videos.